People often say, I can't believe in God because I can't see God. And as I'm out here, if you listen closely, you can actually hear the sound of the wind making the trees blow through the trees. Or not making the trees blow through the trees, but making noises throughout the trees. And if I was to ask you, do you believe that the wind exists? You would say, of course, I believe the wind exists. And I would say, prove to me that the wind exists. Show me it, prove it. And you would say, I can't see the wind. I can't necessarily prove it, but I can tell you that I can see the trees moving because of it. I can tell you that I feel it. I can tell you that it's real based on how I've experienced the wind. I've seen it blow things over, so I know the wind exists. And the same thing is with God, okay? There's no scientific math equation that proves the existence of God. There's no thing you can show that says God is real, but if you look at the evidence, if you look at, you can feel God, you can see how he changes you, you can see that he's real. And just like the wind, you can't necessarily see it, you know it's there. The same thing is with God, that we can watch God move in our lives and move in other people's lives and say, therefore, I believe that God exists. So faith doesn't mean you have to be able to prove it scientifically, but it means you have to trust in it because you have evidence that it's real. There's evidence that the wind is real. In the same way, there's evidence that God is real. There's no proof, but there's evidence. And then we take the step of faith to believe in what God says is true. In the Bible, God declares himself to be true.